Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love bonus forecast here, guys. I wanted to offer each sign, each zodiac, a bonus reading for the first half of February. So I hope that what comes through here today, you're able to relate to it and are able to find value in the messages. So let's begin. Let's take a look and see where this goes. And it is general advice as always, so please take from it what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. I'll go ahead and use these two decks here, the Pink Divine Love Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot and the Pining Rose Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. So I don't have any questions in mind really, I'm just allowing the cards to communicate what needs to come through here, Aries. So let's go ahead and see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. What do we need to know? Controlling, cuffed, overprotective. So you could have been dealing with somebody who was like that. And then we have cleanup, letting go of what no longer is serving you. So you might have detached from somebody that was very controlling, Aries. And this is you taking control of your life, your own life, to detach from somebody that really no longer serves a purpose. Okay. We also have super sweet. And it does say charming, kind gestures. So this is interesting because this person who was very controlling and overprotective of you, Aries, they could have certainly showered you with all of these kind, sweet gestures. But at the same time, you know, that was just perhaps their way of reeling you in and keeping you close. Okay. We also have unraveling, truths exposed, falling apart. So that could be what's going on here, that this just fell apart because they were just trying to be too manipulative and controlling of you to where you felt stifled, you felt bound or trapped in this situation. And it's so interesting that we now have this coming through. Worst nightmare, karmic connection. Oh man. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some cards from the Pining Rose deck here. Boy, does that paint a particular storyline. So it's definitely not for everybody, but if it relates to your situation, hopefully you were able to detach from this type of connection because you deserve someone perhaps way, way better suited for you. Letting go of what no longer is serving you. For Aries. Searching. Okay, so that makes sense for me, that you're still perhaps searching for your ideal mate. You're searching for your person because you have detached from this karmic connection that was too controlling. Okay. We have pull, and this could be you being pulled to go in a different direction, wanting to make different choices. Wow, these cards are really telling a story here for Aries. So hopefully it relates to your situation. Let's go ahead and clarify with tarot. I'll be pulling from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck here. Time to make better choices. Searching for a purpose. Searching for love. But I have a feeling here, Aries, you'd rather be single instead of being stuck in a situation where you're being controlled, where you're dealing with somebody that you see as a nightmare to deal with, and getting to a point where you really did have to face the truth of the situation. If it's not happening, it's not happening, you know? So this is interesting that we've got the Eight of Pentacles, but it is coming up in the reverse. So you can see their passion, working hard, apprenticeship. So I have a feeling after a while, you just didn't put any sort of effort in this connection because it just wasn't where your heart was meant to be. It was not where you felt that passion. And so part of this search is to find what it is that you are looking for. You could have also been dealing with a person who was deceptive towards you. This does represent Pisces. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a deceptive individual who was a Pisces. But it could be anybody, any sign. They were hiding things from you. They just weren't being open and honest with you because the moon's energy could also be tapped into secrets. And so if you relate to this reading, it really comes down to loving yourself first, being able to fill your own cup of love with that Ace of Cups, welcoming in a new beginning, Aries, and a new fresh start in love. Wow. We do have the Empress representing the Divine Feminine. Now, some of you guys could have already had children with this very controlling person. So you could have decided to take back control of your life and to be able to create your own abundance in your own life by going in a different direction, knowing that you do have choices to make. You've got options as well. You could have also been dealing with a person who was entertaining way too many choices, temptations, and fantasies outside of the relationship. But you do have the capability to be able to manifest whatever it is that you're hoping for, whatever it is that you are wishing for in love and romance, certainly, but that can apply to every part of your life. It doesn't just have to be about your love connections. It could be about anything that you're wanting to dedicate your passions towards, so welcome in this beautiful energy of the Ace of Cups, Aries, because I have a feeling here it can really turn into such a beautiful fresh start for you. And then we also have the Lovers card presenting itself here. So the Lovers card represents Gemini. Now, some of you guys were either dealing with a Gemini or you end up connecting with somebody new who represents Gemini energy. And I love how we've got two cards here talking about choices. Okay, so if you were dealing with a partner who just had way too many options, entertaining way too many people in love and romance and fantasizing about others, tempted by other people, there could have been infidelities here. There could have been affairs, which can also be tapped into the energy of the moon right here. Okay, so that could also represent the Lovers card for some people, where there could have been a third-party situation. But it really does come down, Aries, to the choices that you make from here on out to be able to find the right kind of partnerships for you, to be able to find the right kind of love where somebody can really love you and not want to control you. It should be a situation, a partnership where you're happy, where you're fulfilled, rather than controlled and manipulated in however way that has presented itself in your situation. So it just seems to me here that you have the possibilities and the capability to welcome in something new, someone new, okay? And for this wish of yours, Aries, to truly manifest itself in the 3D. All right, so continue to clean this up, whatever that represents in that situation, because as you can see here, can you believe it? More choices, right? So that's something that we cannot ignore in this reading. Choices, choices. Okay, so this is what you're being offered, Aries. You don't ever have to settle for a situation or a person where you're not fulfilled and happy. You always have your own prerogative and own free will to be able to make better choices for yourself. And that's what perhaps the universe is wanting to offer you. So take it. All right. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, Aries, that information is down below. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.